Okay, so I told you a story that the last one was your last operation. You've got one more to go. And here's how they look. So we're basically adding and subtracting, but this is going to show you a case of where we're borrowing and thinking about breaking things down into pieces. So we have one adding and two subtracting ones. Okay, so let's talk about the adding one first. It's a little easier. So I'm going to start on my seconds column and I'm going to add them. So 6 plus 5 would give me 11. Carry the 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 81. So I have 81 seconds. You can't have 81 seconds because that's more than a minute, right? So let's think about it for a second. There are 60 seconds in a minute. Okay, so 60 seconds in a minute. So I'm going to take 60 seconds out of that, and that's going to leave me with 21 seconds. So what I'm going to do with that minute that I took out is put it over here in my minutes column. So that's where it goes. So that took out 1 minute, so I put it over there in my minutes column. Okay, so now I'm going to add these up. 6 plus 2 is 8, and 8 plus 1 is 9. And that's going to give me 79 minutes. Okay, well 79 minutes is more than 60 minutes, so we have to do it again. I'm going to take out 60 minutes, and so that's going to leave me with 19 minutes here. And if I took out 60 minutes is 1 hour. So I put that in my hours column. So that's 61 over there. So 4 plus 3 plus 1 would give me 8 hours. So my answer would be 8 hours, 19 minutes, and 21 seconds. Okay, now subtractions is a little bit harder. I'm going to start with this one at the bottom. So I'm going to subtract 28 from 51. Okay, 51 is a bigger number, so I don't have to borrow. I can just do regular subtraction here. Let me say that differently. I do have to borrow in the tens column, but I don't have to borrow from the minutes. I can subtract 28 from 51 without any trouble. So I'm going to have 11 here when I borrow, and 4 here. 11 minus 8 would give me 3, and 4 minus 2 would give me 2, so I have 21 seconds. Okay, so I'm good there. Let's go to the next column. I can't subtract 52 from 21, so I have to borrow from the hours. So I'm going to take away 1 hour over here, and that means I'm going to add 1 hour to this one. Well, in terms of minutes, 1 hour is 60 minutes. So 21 minutes plus 60 minutes, which would be that hour, would be 81 minutes. When I borrow, I'm going to borrow 60 minutes. Now I get to subtract. So I'm going to borrow here. 11 minus 2 would give me 9, and 7 minus 5 would give me 4. So I'm going to have 41 minutes. And 8 minus 2 would give me 6 hours. So that's how you would work that one. Okay, let me double check that answer real fast. Make sure I don't have to start back over. You can be working on the last one while I look at this. Yep, I missed it. You're right. So I don't know why I said 7 minus 5 was 4. What is 7 minus 5? 2. So 7 minus 5 would be 2. I knew I didn't feel quite right about it. So my answer would be 6 hours, 29 minutes, and 23 seconds. And that's how that one would look. Great, let's look at our last one. See what I can do with this one. Okay, I can't subtract 50 from 23. So I have to borrow. So I'm going to borrow a minute So that's going to leave me with 45 minutes here. And I'm going to borrow a minute, so a minute is 60 seconds. So that's going to leave me with 83 seconds over here. 23 plus 60 give me 83. Okay, so when I subtract, 3 minus 0 gives me 3, and 8 minus 5 gives me 3, so I'm going to have 33 seconds. Moving to the minutes, 45 is bigger than 37, so that's good. I'm going to borrow here. 15 minus 7 would give me 8 minutes. And 8 minus, there's no borrowing here, that's just straight subtraction. So that would be 5 hours, 8 minutes, and 33 seconds. And that one is correct.